What's up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz on a happy Turkey Day, Thursday, Thanksgiving, November 23rd, 2023. I'm your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast, bringing it to you. I want to say a very heartfelt and from the deep cockles of my heart, thank you for everybody who has jumped aboard, subscribed, whether it's through podcast or on YouTube, who gives me feedback, who joins the live chat on YouTube. Everybody who listens to the show, takes in the show, really appreciate it. I wish I could have a drink with every single one of you. Maybe someday we can, but I really appreciate you guys. And on this day, you really think about the people that mean a lot to you, and you guys do, honestly. So I really appreciate it, and I hope you stick with the show, keep it locked in here, and we're going to keep rolling right through this Michigan game, hopefully the Big Ten championship game, and we're gonna keep doing at least the daily show every single day, and the live shows and Sunday nights, of course. So really appreciate everybody jumping on board and acting like you're interested. Just kidding. All right. Today we're talking Jim Knowles highlights. Let's get right to it on Jim Knowles and the defense, getting ready for this big time game on Saturday. We're 48 hours out, give or take, whenever you watch this. I don't know. 2 days to go. Let's do it. All right. First up, how do you defend Michigan's run game?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. It's unusual. Everybody has to understand the scheme and the gap fits, and there's an exactness that comes with it that I think a lot of people don't understand, that I think you men and women do, because I'm not just blowing your horn, but men and women do a great job here of really technically knowing the game. But you're right. I mean, there's a lot of gaps. All of a sudden, there's a lot of different gaps, and their running backs are talented, and their offensive line is talented, and so there really is an exactness and a preciseness that our players need to understand, and that's my job. My job is to get them to understand by Saturday and be able to do it fast.
Okay, how do you want your team, your defense, to play against Michigan?
But I can tell you what I see right now, and I think, to me, confidence is playing fast, and that competitive excellence, which is like win the moment, like be at the right place at the right time, playing fast with a bad attitude. When you watch it, you can see it. And I think everybody can. And that's what we've really honed on as a defense is, let's be a defense that everybody can watch. And even if they don't know the exactness or the preciseness of the game, they can see people playing fast and showing up in the right places. And that gives everybody confidence. So our confidence then, I think, spills over to the team and the fan base and whoever, you feel like you're going to be okay no matter what happens.
All right. What are the biggest threats they present?
It's hard to pinpoint, because the running game is multiple because of all the different formations. They do a great job of hiding their formations and their intent. And the offensive line is as good as we faced, and the backs are really good. So I think when you look in the history of this game, it starts there. You have to do that. So then I think the balance becomes, okay, how do you prevent the explosive plays on the back end with not overcommitting to this and leaving yourself exposed here? So that's the real balancing act.
And how do you feel about getting Mike Hall back in the lineup?
Mike's a great player, plays with great energy and great enthusiasm. I think he lifts everybody up around him. And yes, I've been saying it all year. So he helps us not just using up blocks, because I'm saying all year our defensive tackles have actually been making tackles. And when you have defensive tackles that make tackles, it helps the whole defense.
You feel confident in the Buckeye secondary to avoid those big plays?
I think it started last spring. Like I said, we're competing against our offense. Some of the best receivers, the best receiver in the country. And, our guys, forget about the scheme. That's not their issue. That's my issue. But they played with a more competitive nature, all spring, all camp. And you can't just turn it on for this game. It's just something, like you said, that's grown, and you see them competing for more balls and playing close to receivers, challenging routes. Yeah, just that makes me confident, but that really makes the rest of the team confident, and that's what's important.
What's the importance of having Sonny Styles in playing for Lathan Ransom?
Absolutely. I mean, you have to. Yeah, we would love to have Lathan. That certainly allows us to do different things with Sonny, and without that, we still have to do different things with Sonny, but you can be less focused. Yeah, Sonny has got to be spread around in different locations, because we think he can make a lot of plays.
And when did you fully grasp the magnitude of the rivalry?
Yeah, I think when you live through it and you feel the disappointment and you take that personally, not personally like you get angry, but personally like you don't want to let anybody down. You don't want to let the fans down. Most importantly, you don't want to let our players down. So you see how they feel, and you just want to do better.
And what about the balance Jordan Hancock has versus the run and pass?
Yeah, I mean, Jordan has been playing well, and it's and Jordan has shown the ability to, make that decision in the running game and go attack. But it's just a question: how much do you really want him to do that? Jordan is a skilled athlete. Not that our other guys aren't, but I mean, he's not that big of a guy. So he's more than willing and capable. But you just have to balance how much do you want to do that? Just like I've said, just like how do you balance a quarterback, right? Is he a runner or he's a thrower? And then, you don't want to run him too much because he gets get beat up, and then he's got to be a thrower. To me, that's the same thing you have with a nickel who's coming from corner. You know what I mean? More of a nickel corner rather than a nickel Sam, which Sonny is, so you have to balance it.
Do you feel JJ McCarthy can threaten the defense with his legs?
Yeah, I expect him. He's a really good runner. He ran some against us last year, and he runs from time to time when they need it. He's a competitor, so you just have to always be you have to always be ready for it, and you have to understand the types of runs that he likes, the types of scrambles he likes, and he's a really good player. So you better be aware of his ability to throw as well as run.
All right. How about talk about physicality in this game?
I think after physical training, right, from Coach Mick, that gives our guys a ticket to get into the dance. Coach Mick gets them there, and Coach Day with the way we train. But after that, it's mindset. It really is mindset. So you have to, if it's important to you and you've demonstrated that this has an effect on winning, this has an effect on your career, they see it, it's on their mind. So whether they run or do push-ups or whatever, there's something that's a reminder to them that, hey, this is really important. And this is a primary focus for our defense and for you as a player. That's just it. It is a mindset.
And what about all the explosive plays that were allowed last year against the team up north?
It's a long, arduous, grinding process to get here, but it's extremely rewarding, and I think that's the job of a leader, is to, have a vision, like you taught, to learn from your mistakes, not have an ego, which a lot of us coaches do. So, maybe, so not have an ego, what's best, what happened, how do I fix it? Have a vision of, okay, this, now you have to communicate that. Like, you got to get people to buy in, like you taught. And then you're selling it for 365 days, and you're growing it, and you're watering it, and you're feeding it, and you're nurturing it, and you're bringing it, you're showing this is good, this is not good, this is good, not good, good, not good. Why? It's, we have to go out and do this. How? Okay, here are the things that we're going to do. Here are the specifics of how we're going to do this. And you sell it to them, and you motivate them, and they see it. But it's a long process, but extremely rewarding. And we have to make it pay off for us this Saturday.
And how do you feel about having Tommy back in the lineup?
Everything. Tommy will bring every single ounce of his person to this game, and he will fight to defend our honor. That's just that kind of guy that he is. He's the kind of guy we all want on that wall.
All right. That's your DC, your defensive coordinator right there, getting ready for this Michigan game. I feel really good. I'm feeling confident. We are much healthier overall than we were last year, even with Lathan out. I feel really good about this defense. So hit me up in the comments. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Get your scores in. Get your scores in before game time, because we are giving away a T-shirt. It'll be T-shirt number 12. So you got to get your scores in. We go by total score, the total points. And don't forget, we're doing the football pool also. So there'll be notes in the description of this video, or on podcast. If you're listening, check out the description of the show, how you can get involved. Just basically send me $10. We'll get you a square. We got a total of 25 squares. Right now, we've got 17 or 18 open. So pop in there. You got a chance to win $50 each quarter and $50 on the final score. So appreciate you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.